At 4:17 in the morning, every screen on Earth turned black. Phones stopped working. News channels froze. Military radios filled with sharp noise. Then one image appeared across the world. A tall alien stood inside a cold metal chamber. Behind him, hundreds of warships floated above Earth. His voice was calm. "People of Earth, you have 6 hours to surrender." No one spoke inside Earth Defense Command. Admiral Elena Ward stared at the main screen. Enemy ships covered the sky like a dark storm. Their weapons were aimed at cities, stations, and military bases. The alien continued. "Humanity will give up all weapons, colonies, and space vessels. Earth will become property of the Galactic Council. Refusal will bring total destruction." Fear spread across the planet. Families ran into shelters. Soldiers rushed to their posts. World leaders joined an emergency meeting. Some leaders wanted to surrender. "We cannot fight that fleet," one minister said. "We must save our people." Admiral Ward remained silent. She knew something the others did not. For 20 years, humanity had hidden its strongest ships beyond the outer planets. No alien scanner had ever found them. The president turned toward her. "Can Earth survive?" Ward looked at the countdown. 5 hours, 52 minutes remained. "Survive?" she asked quietly. "Yes." "And when?" Ward did not answer. Instead, she sent one secret command. Across the solar system, silent machines began to wake. Hidden stations opened beneath the moons of Jupiter. Dark warships powered up beyond Pluto. One by one, Earth's military signals disappeared. The aliens believed humanity was preparing to surrender. When only 10 seconds remained, Earth finally sent a reply. It contained 7 words. "You should not have surrounded our planet." The alien commanders laughed. Then their scanners screamed. Thousands of unknown signals appeared behind their fleet. For the first time, the aliens understood the truth. They had not trapped Earth. Earth had trapped them. The alien fleet stopped laughing. Thousands of signals moved behind them, but no ships appeared on their screens. The unknown objects were silent, fast, and impossible to track. Commander Varek stood inside the largest alien battleship. His hands tightened around the command rail. "Find those vessels," he ordered. "We cannot," an officer replied. "Their signals appear in many places at once." Varek believed humanity was using a trick. He refused to let fear spread through his fleet. "Fire a warning shot at their moon." The main weapons began to charge. Before they could fire, every light on the ship went dark. The engines stopped. The weapons lost power. Communication screens became silent. The same thing happened across the entire alien fleet. Hundreds of warships floated helplessly above Earth. Then Admiral Elena Ward appeared on Varek's emergency screen. "Leave the system," she said. "This is your only warning." Varek stared at her. "You cannot defeat the Galactic Fleet." Ward's face remained calm. "You have already been defeated. You simply have not understood it yet." Varek ordered his crew to restart the weapons by hand. Engineers rushed through dark corridors. After several tense minutes, one cannon finally came back online. At that moment, a single human ship appeared between Earth and the alien fleet. It was smaller than most alien cruisers. Its name was written across the side. HSS Defiance. Varek smiled. "One ship?" he asked. "That is Earth's answer." He ordered every working weapon to fire. Bright beams crossed the darkness and struck the human vessel. For several seconds, nothing could be seen. When the light faded, the Defiance was still there. Its armor had no damage. Inside Earth Defense Command, Admiral Ward gave one quiet order. "Begin the demonstration." A blue light formed around the Defiance. One alien battle group vanished without sound. Not destroyed, simply gone. Varek looked at the empty space, where 50 ships had been. For the first time in his life, he felt true fear. The empty space where 50 alien ships had floated remained completely silent. Commander Varek stared at the scanners. "Were they destroyed?" he asked. His officer shook his head. "No, Commander. We found their signals." "Where?" The officer looked afraid. 700 light-years away." Varek stepped back. No known weapon could move an entire battle group across that distance in 1 second. A message suddenly reached every alien ship. Admiral Elena Ward appeared on their screens. Your missing ships are safe, she said. They were moved to an empty star system. No lives were taken. Varric did not understand. Earth had the power to destroy them, yet humanity had chosen mercy. Then an order arrived from the Galactic Council. Retreat immediately. Varric gave the command, but the fleet could not leave. Their jump engines worked, yet every escape route returned them to the same place. The human machines had closed space around them like an invisible cage. Ward contacted Varric again. Earth does not want war, she said. Give us the name of the leader who ordered this attack. Varric remained silent. Suddenly, a young alien officer opened a secret channel to Earth. My name is Terran, he whispered. The Council did not approve this mission. He sent hidden files to Admiral Ward. The truth appeared on every screen. Chancellor Serac had created the surrender order. He feared that human technology would end his control over hundreds of worlds. Anger spread through the alien fleet. Soldiers realized they had been sent to die for one man's power. Before Varric could speak, warning alarms filled every ship. A second fleet appeared beyond Mars. It was larger than the first fleet, and at its center was a massive black weapon. Terran studied its energy reading. His face turned pale. That weapon does not target planets, he said. A cold message came from Chancellor Serac. Surrender now, or I will destroy your sun. A red beam began charging toward the heart of the solar system. The red beam grew brighter beside Serac's black warship. Inside Earth Defense Command, every alarm sounded at once. Admiral Elena Ward studied the weapon's energy level. Time until it fires, she asked. 28 minutes, an officer replied. Across Earth, people watched the sky in silence. They knew one shot could destroy the sun and end every life in the solar system. Ward opened a hidden military channel. Reveal the fleet. Space changed. Warships appeared near Mars. More rose from behind Jupiter's moons. Giant human carriers moved out of Saturn's rings. Beyond Pluto, thousands of silent vessels powered up together. The alien officers could not believe what they saw. Humanity had hidden an entire armada inside its own system. Commander Varric contacted Ward. Serac's weapon has one weak point, he said. Its cooling core lies beneath the main cannon. Can it be destroyed from outside? No. Someone must enter the ship. Ward sent 12 human soldiers in a small stealth vessel. Their leader, Captain Marcus Hale, guided the craft through the enemy fleet while human ships attacked from every direction. The battle began. Human pilots moved too fast for alien weapons. They disabled engines, blinded scanners, and cut power without destroying the crews. Serac watched his fleet fall apart. Fire the weapon now, he shouted. An officer turned toward him. It is not ready. Thousands of our ships are still near it. I do not care. Inside the black vessel, Hale's team reached the cooling core. A strange living machine covered it like dark roots. Hale placed the explosives, but the machine pushed them away. It is connected to Serac's command system, the engineer said. We cannot stop it from here. The countdown reached 3 minutes. Ward looked toward Serac's command ship. Prepare the Defiance, she ordered. Her officer stared at her. That ship is inside the strongest part of their fleet. Ward stood from her chair. Then that is where Earth must go. The HSS Defiance turned toward the enemy flagship and charged directly into the storm. The HSS Defiance entered the enemy fleet without slowing down. Alien cannons fired from every direction. Bright beams struck its shield, but the human warship kept moving. Admiral Elena Ward stood on the bridge. Open a path to Serac's command ship, she ordered. Human fighters attacked the enemy engines. They did not destroy the ships. They only pushed them aside. The Defiance reached the flagship with 40 seconds left. Ward entered a small boarding craft with 8 soldiers. The craft cut through the outer wall and landed inside Serac's ship. The corridors were dark and filled with smoke. Alien guards attacked from both sides, but the human soldiers moved quickly. They used shock weapons instead of deadly fire. Commander Varric sent a message to every alien vessel. Serac lied to us, he said. Earth had the power to kill us, but humanity chose mercy. One by one, alien captains lowered their weapons. Inside the command chamber, Chancellor Serac stood beside the final launch control. You are too late, he said. The countdown showed 12 seconds. Ward raised her weapon. Serac smiled. The galaxy will never accept humans. You are too powerful. Ward slowly moved closer. Power is not what frightens you, she said. You fear people who refuse to obey. Serac pressed the launch key. Nothing happened. Captain Hale's team had cut the weapon's energy line at the final second. Ward arrested Serac, while the red beam faded into darkness. The battle was over. Then Serac began to laugh. You think you have won? He showed Ward a hidden transmission. Before the attack, he had sent Earth's location to something beyond known space. The screen displayed a giant shape moving between dead stars. Serac whispered one final warning. They destroyed every advanced race before you. Ward watched the ancient object turn toward Earth. Humanity had defeated the galaxy's strongest ruler. But now, something far older was coming. The ancient object moved toward Earth, without sending a warning. Every world in the Galactic Union saw its image. It was larger than a moon and covered in dark metal. Around it floated the broken remains of civilizations that had once tried to fight it. Fear spread across the galaxy. Some leaders wanted to hide. Others wanted to surrender before the ancient enemy arrived. Admiral Elena Ward stood before the Galactic Council. Earth will not run, she said. But Earth will not command anyone either. The council members stared at her. Ward ordered humanity to release every captured alien ship. Human engineers repaired their engines, restored their weapons, and returned their crews safely. Commander Varek watched in silence. Humanity had won the war, yet it had taken no land and demanded no slaves. One by one, alien worlds sent ships toward Earth. Former enemies arrived first. Then smaller planets came. Even worlds once controlled by Serac joined the growing fleet. Soon, thousands of vessels surrounded the solar system. The ancient machine finally sent its message. Humanity has become dangerous. Remove your weapons and accept extinction. Ward looked at the United Armada. She sent a reply. Humanity does not surrender. And now, neither does the galaxy. The ancient object opened its weapons. Before it could fire, human machines changed space around it. The giant vessel was trapped inside the same invisible cage that had stopped Varek's fleet. Then every alien ship locked its weapons on the enemy. For the first time in millions of years, the ancient machine paused. It studied the united fleet and understood something new. Humanity's greatest weapon was not its technology. It was the courage it gave to others. The ancient object slowly turned away. Across countless worlds, people celebrated. The galaxy had ordered Earth to surrender. Instead, Earth had taught the stars how to stand together. From that day forward, no empire ever demanded humanity's obedience again.